no drugs policy, which kind of sucks a little bit because they lose their shit as soon as a drug is available on the map at all. Like, battle happens, post-battle, everybody goes, oh, you know what I need to do is I need to run over and grab that and just chill out and stuff. It's like, no. Hey, Snot, what are you up to today? I'm just trying to find somebody in my colony that doesn't have arms at the moment. Cataracts. Yeah. Brain, spine. Somebody in here is missing two. They could be in the caravan, to be fair. I did see somebody in the caravan had like medical issues. I really need to get Rose a heart, but I spent a lot of time saving her, and I think she's on lesser medicine. Nothing much, waiting to buy some games. But you? Yeah, I'm alright. I didn't get a lot of sleep today, so I'm just enjoying the fact that my colony's being chill, and I'm just kind of milling around my base again tonight, which is sort of nice. So, yeah, my brain did this thing on Monday where it thought it was Tuesday. So I almost streamed RimWorld last night. And then tonight, my brain also thought it was Wednesday, the progressive next day. So my brain was freaking out thinking tonight was art stream. So I didn't really sleep, which is normal prior to art stream. But it's RimWorld. So my thought process is, if I'm fucking tired enough after RimWorld and like I finish all my editing around about like on time at around 8 a.m. or whatever, like I hopefully will be tired enough to get sleep today and then be rested for art stream tomorrow, you know? So I'm really hoping it's going to work in my favor. So yeah, that's basically what's going on for me at the moment. I always have a no drug policy in my colony. So I've had it in at least 2 colonies. I had a couple of my earlier colonies where I was just like, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it does, so let's see what it does, kind of thing. And I never had anybody in my colony like OD, right? Nothing like that happened. I had instead a whole like smack of fucking in like super high animals. Instead, I had cats that were absolutely just off their face wasted with beer. I had thrombos getting into chem fuel and also being off their face with alcohol, like fuel or whatever as well. I had like panthers and stuff getting into like some of the drugs as well. And then my people were just like constantly about it. Because one of my colonies I did drug production. And I sold that as a high value item because we had the perfect conditions for a brewery. So I did that. And so we were always selling beer and we were always selling like smoke leaf and stuff because as long as I could keep my people from using it, it was fine. And this is kind of where I sort of originated with the, like, I don't want you to have that kind of thing. And so eventually it got to like the next colony I did, I produced like the drugs in my colony, but my colonists weren't allowed to use them because I was trying to sell them. And that's where it sort of started with a lot of mine. So yeah, it ended up being that they're not allowed to have it at all now. So every time somebody goes, I'm on a drug binge, I'm going to go have myself a bottle of beer. And I just like grab like 3 or 4 of my colonists and turn around and just smack the shit out of them and put them in hospital or put them in prison if they fight back and be like, have a think about your life choices. It's like, well, you have the person in hospital. It's like, I'm going to crawl my way over to that smoke leaf or ambrosia or something like that because I'm in mind-shattering pain. And so several colonists rock up, also beat the shit out of them. Now they're also in extra mind-shattering pain, now also still in hospital, you know. So it's really a question of how much do you want to try in my colony to do that. Also, I didn't know that Cody had the flu. Fucking Cody. That time both drink chem fuel. They used to. I don't know if they still do. They did in like 1.2 and before that. Because I used to have to make sure that my thrombos couldn't pass into my storage area and that where my chem fuel was being stored or produced was not where they could access it, in the same way as like my cats in my colony couldn't access where the beer production was. But yeah, I used to click on like a random thrombo. It would be like high on chem fuel. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I need that for transport pods, but okay, you know. That is a good point. Yeah. Look, I don't know. The biggest thing is when I do have any kind of stuff in my colony, like there are certain things in RimWorld that are used for the purpose of like enhancing a battle or enhancing workday or whatever, right? My people can't have that. They can't have it for recreation. They can't have it to aid a fight. They can't have it just to like take an edge off. If they have chemical fascination, they're not allowed to have it. Like what ends up happening is these people will tantrum to the point where their health priorities will get reduced. Like basically their health privileges will keep going down the list with every severity of like whatever they blow up about, right? Until they have no doctor's care. And then they leave my colony, right? So like I can basically like show you that with this, where I have two people that have, well, I have more, but one of them's out of the base at the moment. I've got two people that have no doctor's care. They fuck up, they die. I've got like 4 people that have got like medical care, but like no medicine kind of thing. I think it's doctor care, but no medicine. I've got like a dozen or so people that have got like, they're in that list where they will get some medicine, but like I'm trying to edge them that way, right? But yeah, this is how you see if somebody's fucked up. I don't have many people. Like this is where the line stops. This is the last person on that list that's like fucked up. And I think it's not many people when you think I've got 260 odd. It's probably like 10 people, give or take. I see they took it out. Still see horses getting wasted on beer though. Yeah, I keep seeing people with like cats being like absolutely trashed on beer. By the look of it, it's already been pulled out. It must have been in one of these areas. Anyway, that's fine. We don't want that anyway. But yeah, as soon as like something along that stuff is like in here, like if I have like a little square of ambrosia or something like that, I'll have like 3 or 4 colonists be like, fuck it, let me at that shit. Or worse, they'll be in here, I won't get a notification. I'll click on a random person and it will say that they're warmed by ambrosia, and I'll be like, mate, I'm like cracking my knuckles, like, mate, do I get the colony out for this? You know? Just to like, I don't know, stop them from fucking around with it. Brother, what's going on with you? Please tell me they didn't do an operation here. I'm not... Oh, your lung got replaced. It shouldn't have been in your bedroom, though. Anyway, I know that that's happened in his bedroom because he's sleeping here instead of being, like, in here. Fucking bastards. They got to do their medical crap in the medical spaces, you know? Also, it looks like Troxo's up and about, which means he's no longer catatonic, which means he's probably... He hasn't already just grabbed food. Let's have a look to see if he's in this area. I don't see him. He must have already got his food, which means... I doubt he's gone to lay down, but I need to get him a weapon. I don't think he'll be asleep at this time. Could be. Some of my colonists are night owls too, and I have them on separate things, but I'm pretty sure he's a daytimer. Okay, he ain't sleeping. He should be recreationing. Where did you go, mate? I'll probably spot him. I hate having to always like look him up. I prefer to like just spot them out in the wild. It's more fun. I make that sound like I'm like hunting them or something, but it's not like that. I'm also, you were the person I was up to before as well. You're down here in the grassy areas. So, okay, I didn't find him, but I wasn't looking too hard just yet. Does she? No. I can't imagine that he would have gone far. I'm expecting him to be in this zone up here. If he's going to be somewhere. Because this is where most of my people are at the moment. Well, I'm saying all of them, but like a good portion of them are. Is somebody with a T name in here? I can't fucking see because they're moving as one. They're a unit, basically. Alright, I don't know where he went. So let's go see if we can get you a weapon. You mate. What is your bio? You're a melee mate. Okay. Get you something in the melee field. I don't know if you had a gladius or what, but there's an excellent one right here. That one's for you. Now, I was working on... Where'd he go? You know what? He was right fucking next to him. Bastard. Was it Dorsbury? Or I saw there was one other dude up in the kitchen that looked more like the name. Yeah, you. That's where I was up to. Alright, let's keep going with the health thing. I still haven't found the person that doesn't have 2 arms, and I'm thinking they're in a caravan. If anybody's been wondering what I've been doing with like the whole like just like going through them slowly thing, I'm trying to find the person that has 1 arm missing and 1 hand missing on the opposite arm. I'm pretty sure that that's the combination I'm looking for, and they're not able to do a heap of stuff. I'll know when I get up to crickets that I'll be at the end of the list. So I just gotta keep an eye on that too. I'm pretty close to the end of the list anyway. There we go, it's cricket. Alright, I've gone through the whole thing. It must be the person in the caravan because somebody in here had something fucked up. Think it maybe? Let me have a drink. I don't think it's gonna be right, Vima. No, it's none of you guys. I don't know who's missing it. There's a possibility that whoever is missing the part, I either have seen and don't think that they're severe enough or whatever, which is fine because Chimpanzee Butcher ended up getting an arm and a leg. And I never saw anything that said that they were not able to, like a medical emergency, like something cut or whatever. So it means that that was successful. He should be around here. If he's not, he's usually up in the crops. There he is. Mate, how'd you go? You're still woozy, but you're pretty good. You got a left shoulder, left leg, and... I saw somebody over here had something pop up before. Isn't tattered apparel, isn't risk. I saw somebody was something lit up here. I don't know what it was, so it's fine. It was just like, there was one of those like, not like starvation or something like that, but there was something along those lines, you know, like a white notification that doesn't specifically like ping or anything. I saw one of those, and I'm guessing if it was somebody that was starving, they've eaten. If it's somebody that had shit clothing, they've replaced it. So whatever it was, I don't have to worry about it. When are you guys joining us? I am still 8 resistance, and Cat might join us soon. Let's change you over to recruit. You might want to join us pretty soon. What are you doing, Delicious? I fucking love that that's his name. It's hilarious to me. Oh, I was going to check on McPherson. That's not the save I wanted to save. Hold on. Let me save that properly. I don't usually get to see my auto saves come up because I'm normally more efficient than my auto saves. You know when you don't trust your save? Yeah, I do that a lot. Alright. Right arms bruised, stuff like that. No, you're pretty much fine. Your eyes kind of scuffed up, but apart from that, you're good. Oh man, there's bucks on here. Hold on. I'm just going to hang down here for a moment. I love hearing these things get hunted. So there's a whole bunch of animals in my colony that I don't enjoy hearing, like, obviously get cold. But these motherfuckers are hilarious. Like, they sound like they're genuinely surprised that they're dying. Every time. And it amuses me a little bit because they're just like, ah, you know, every time they get shot. So it's funny to me. I know that that's a really weird, morbid thing, but I only get like random animals and stuff on here like every so often, because without wild reproduction, the animals kind of, I believe what's happened is when 1.5 updated, they probably integrated some portion of wild reproduction into the game. Because what was happening was animals would join your map like this, like 2 does and a buck, and they might have like a reproduction. They may have like a fawn or whatever, but you wouldn't see like groups come in with baby animals and shit much. Or at least not in my fucking size colony. I do think that that's a little bit attributed to my panthers. Here comes my hunters. Yeah, I think a lot of the time my panthers would pick off any like baby animals and stuff, but it would kind of increase the rate in which animals would appear, and that was always really, really useful. I don't know if Dodsworth is actually hunter. We'll find out, I guess. He could be just a food person. Oh, you're trying to train Yo-Yo, that's why. Mate, good luck catching up to Yo-Yo. He's fucking off. I think he's actually taking that over to the animal food area, to be fair. I want to see these guys get hunted. Prosthetic arm. Okay, can we... I kind of want to... Sure, make 10 and make prosthetic legs up to 10. Not that, sorry. This. I'm gonna bring this up. Mega Soft Revenge. I really should make this on a different bench, but this is fine. Now, Mega Soft I don't have a problem with. It's gonna just... We got turrets down here. Nobody's in danger, except for maybe Jane. She could be in danger of getting shot, but... Anybody handy this? Oh, Tofu's at it. There you go. Sorry. Who the fuck shot that? Vaughn. Mate, I didn't even see you. I didn't even know that one was over there, but somebody's got one of the other does, or she's run off. Somebody must have got a doe when I wasn't fucking looking, and then Vaughn got that. Maya's on a fire starting spree, that's fine, as long as she doesn't set inside on fire. Leia is coming over, or the other one. I don't think these guys scream the same as that guy screams. We'll find out. Anyway. Somebody's made a masterwork bed. Good on you, mate. Oh, no. We'll miss it. Leia, mate, are you not gonna hunt? Delicious coming down here, but you're right here. I don't know where Delicious is. This is really halfway across the map. Go hunt that thing. We've got underground steel. I'll look at that in just a second, Viper. I just want to keep an eye on this damn doe. I don't know where the other one went. I have to assume that my people hunted that earlier. She's a good shot. Don't shoot the thrombo. Nah, that one doesn't make... Oh, maybe it does. Makes similar noises. It's just barely getting away. She needs to, like, move all the way up to the end here. Mind you, once it reaches the edge there, she'll stop, like, creeping towards it. T-shirt, masterwork, good. No, fuck's sake, stop jumping to it. I'm so used to just jumping to go see what it is. I keep just automatically clicking on it. Nope. Oh, fuck it. Leave the damn deer alone. I'm not going to get to watch it, apparently. So there was an animal bed and there was steel. Okay, hold on. Where is the... It's up here. It's in the chocolate trees, for fuck's sake. Sure. That's actually not a bad spot if I want to incite some bugs. So... I don't want to set it up like that. Set you up like that. I got a heap of them up here, so this will be fine. I don't have to move them from much further away. I don't greatly like the fact that I'm going to put them all around my chocolate trees. It's going to make replanting them a bit hard, but it's fine. We actually have a chocolate tree grove now down the bottom of the map, which after winter, all of my growing areas, the roofs will come off. Every spring I remove the roofs to consume like sun and stuff instead of using the power. and it just saves me on a bit of resources and stuff. It's helped in the past to allow us to have enough resources to actually, you know, run other shit. But yeah, it just allows like some natural light in, and my people can come and harvest and stuff. I'm kind of looking forward to spring, because if they can get everything replanted like this, replanted in time, it will come up nice. And that's not where I wanted it, but it's fine. It'll come up nice and lush, and we'll have hopefully a crop midway through and hopefully another crop at the end of spring. I'm hoping to get 2 crops in spring. Alright, chuck that one there. Okay, that'll be enough to bring up the steel that's underground there. We have like 16,000 steel, so it's not like we're poor for steel. But steel can make us, this is why this is important, steel can make us components. So they use steel and components. And components, well, components use steel to make components. So having a lot of components means that I can make a lot of prosthetics, and I can make a lot of components. Components are also used to make advanced components, which uses more steel and components. So a lot of steel is really, really useful. You would have seen it ages ago. Before we moved to Quillen, we moved with like tens of thousands of steel, and I was really upset to leave that behind because I understood how important it was. My only problem is, I don't know if I can't resettle there. An abandoned settlement, I don't know, right? I never tried. But actually, I think you can't, at an abandoned settlement, you can't just move back into a pre-established place. You can move next to it, but if you want to be able to see that spot, you have to get attacked on that spot. And so far, like, I haven't successfully managed to get a group to get attacked and go in and see a previous settlement to see if it's still my base or not. If it is, that would be so fucking worth defending, honestly, because I would just send every fucking animal caravan I could possibly send to get all my steel and resources out of there, which I think is why it doesn't kind of allow you to do that. Plus, you know, when you get attacked and the map size is usually kind of small, it's usually like not much bigger than this kind of thing, I sort of feel like it wouldn't have my whole base on it, because that location, for anybody that didn't see it, it looked like this. This is what my previous base location looked like before it got corrupt, so we didn't get to finish building it, right? We had to just leave it. So there's a lot of resources there, but I think if I got attacked, it wouldn't show like the whole fucking map location. Because this is the first base. We took all the resources from that place to the second place. We completely deconstructed the entire thing and took that to the next place. That's why I was so upset when we had to abandon Quillen. Apart from the fact that I planned to be there for a while so we could get resources, it would have helped. But yeah, this place has come a long way. Like, we started with just this little area here inside, was like a mixed storage, animal, pen and prison, prisoner room type thing. It was like a one all-use thing. It was horrible. Yeah. And everybody was sleeping on the ground outside, like, you know, the beds where the double sleeping beds. Oh, sick. Where? Oh, up there. Oh, that's a good spot. I have a whole heap of people just right here. I could attack them on the lower side. Let's go downwards. Let's go fight the fight. Hey, Julie. I will purple hair. Hold on. I gotta remember how to purple hair. There we go. How you doing today? How you feeling? I know you were feeling sick yesterday. So that sore throat. The sore throat you had from doing your the voiceovering the other week may have actually been a cold starting before you even went to the convention, by the sounds of it. Because, Even if you got sick at the convention, I think it would be too quick, maybe. I'll see if I can get down here. I also haven't saved this as raid. I have a small fever. Oh, yeah. Well, as long as you're keeping up with your fluids and resting as much as you can. Like, everybody understands if you're not well and you're not up for streaming and stuff like that, rest, take care of yourself and stuff, you know? This is this shit. When I get sick, I go down hard and fast. Yeah, I do too. I understand because you've got the thing with the liver and whatnot. So, it's fine. I had that, I think last year. I don't know if anybody really remembers last year. No, the spleen. Sorry. I'm like, the spleen is the liver. It's fine. It's the liver. Sorry. The spleen is the liver of the body. You know, like, I don't know. There's a type of fish or something that's like the chicken of the sea or something like that. Don't mind me. I've been having a night. I haven't slept a lot today. An anatomy class for like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't put that on your finals. I'll tell you that much. Probably won't pass. What's that? Spleen is the liver of the body. I'll tell you what, it's probably like the spleen is the fish of the sea. That sounds more practical to me. You guys up here are a little bit too close. Here we go. All right, you guys in here, stay in here. Swirl and you come down here. All right, this should be easy anyway. People that are inside can just stay inside. Just stay there. I don't even really have to worry about this. Hunger mate. Love the enthusiasm. Get the fuck back. Nico's fine. Everybody else is fine. This will be some good food, hopefully. I like triggering infestations. They're just food. They're not even a fight. Like, look at that shit. Easy. Go back to what you're just doing. Alright, well, let's set that up to kill you guys. They didn't even kill the doe. Kelly, the fuck you been doing? Where did what's-her-face go? Did she just fucking give up? Oh, they still do the scream. It's just that the does do, like, the extra, like, groan about it. I like when the bucks die, because they sound all scared about it. Not like... Sorry, let me rephrase that. When the bucks die, they sound surprised that they're dying. And it amuses me. There we go. That's better. That is better. Anyway, let's just ignore that conversation. Let's just put that over there. Don't want my animals to scream when they die. A little bit. Like, most of these animals do. Like, whenever I'm, like, getting around and I'm looking at something or I'm, like, checking somebody's stats, something gets culled beside me and my headset does, like, directional shit. So, out of nowhere, I'll have, like, somebody scream in, like, the side of my ear or something like that. I just saw unhappy nudity, but I'm guessing they fixed themselves up. Also, animal filth. Mate, stop being filthy. You'd be right. Anyway. Aside from that, I assume that apart from resting and seeing, like, what I assume is potentially an idol at the convention and stuff like that, and possibly reading manga and stuff, the fuck else you been up to? They are picking all my cotton and stuff. You guys, I want you to move this. Sasha mate, reserved by Jane. Aber, yeah, you can move that. No, that's about it. Oh, well, we got everything, like, sorted then. That one's reserved by Jane. What about this one? Is this you? Guess what, Mai? That ain't for you. Jane, get your cheeks off that. I don't give a fuck that you're working on the deep drill. I want you to move it. And Vincent's got it? Honeys, no. Let's just say you're not allowed to do that. I don't know if they'll still move it if it's not allowed. We'll see. Just to believe I got sick because David Tennant's germs. Well, it makes it worth it. I mean, if it makes it better, I understand. But, yeah, being sick sucks. I totally get the, getting sick really super fast. I know last time I got sick, I think it was like either last February or around about that, I tried to avoid catching my partner's whatever the fuck he had, cold, flu, whatever.